live from the Texas Cheerlickers Studios. It's In the Building with Mike Taylor and Rudy J.
Canada. Oh, they got them dispensaries in Canada you can just go to whenever you want to. Good evening, everybody. We're mid conversation. Good to have all y'all in here. It's a nighttime edition. Although Rudy, and I think Rudy will attest to this, are in the building people. Y'all it's going to be time sooner where you're going to start getting used to nighttime shows because Spurs playoff games are around the corner. And
what you thinking, Mike? What you thinking?
Well, I'm thinking that in the building on days of playoff games is just going to be done after games. Don't you agree?
I'm not terribly mad at that at all.
Okay.
No, I'm down.
That out there. Okay. Just throwing that out there, you know. Hopefully we won't play the fucking Warriors or Lakers or something where we've got like 9:51 tip-off.
Yeah, or Denver.
If that's the case, we'll do post games the next morning or the next day.
Right.
What's up, everybody? It is in the building. It is show 511 of said Who's in the Building. It is the Texas Cheerlicker Studios where we emanate from in our respective apartments tonight. Rudy's got Air Force duties and shooting another television show, which is why we've moved for those of you that watch it live, which is only about 8% of you, we're doing our show at nighttime. And we got Spurs and Raptors in progress, late third quarter, and we're up by 4.
What's the score?
24-20.
They want to see this like when you get that streak, you start playing different. Like you never want that to end. Like I've seen, like I wanted, what year was it? I don't remember what year it was, but the Heatles, they won like 27 games in a row. You start overextending yourself. But the only thing with them, they were a little longer in the tooth. Like these youngsters the Spurs have, go balls to the wall. You're fine. You're like 19s. I'm 21, 21. Yep. You know what I mean? Go balls to the wall. Harrison Barnes, you can sit out a couple games. You be, but everybody else, run this streak up.
Us playing Toronto, and I know you always say you need to let your ex-husband live his life and not always be looking at what he does, which I don't. I do not look at Kawhi Leonard's posts. I don't follow him on any social media.
I don't know if he has social, but yeah.
He probably doesn't. I don't watch the Clippers unless we're playing them. So he's my ex-husband, but I'm over it. However, it's hard not to think about him seeing us play the Raptors. And honestly, the Toronto Raptors, they should forfeit and let us win this game. The Raptors should tank this game tonight. He should have played all bench guys and just let us kick their ass because they are forever indebted to the San Antonio Spurs for their one glorious year in the history of their franchise because of the Kawhi Leonard trade. Thus, my ex-husband's in my head tonight.
And I'm not mad at that because
gave their asses a title, man.
I don't like to do like never, but the Raptors are never winning another title.
No. That was a once in a century trade because we had no choice because Kawhi wanted out.
Now it did, like I don't know, if Kawhi said his prayers, I don't know what he did, join the Illuminati, drunk baby blood, but
yeah.
Not only you go up there, you get that 4 bounce 3-pointer from the corner versus Philly.
Incredible.
Then you're down 0-2 to the Bucks, come back and win 4 straight. Then you run into the Warriors. KD tears his Achilles to shreds, and Klay Thompson tears his ACL. I'm like, how did the stars all align for him like that? Like, I remember laughing. Matter of fact, I was in the middle of a workout, not to go down a Heavy Metal Fitness. My phone's going crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I got traded. You got to get down to Spurs practice facility. I'd say, hey, Tim, I'm sorry, I got to go.
Wow.
And I remember laughing my ass off. Like, they traded him to Toronto. How pissed are they?
Yeah.
And then it unfolds
a shit organization. And that, in those days, if my memory serves me, was it Kyle Lowry? It was playing there then. there was all this talk that he was
Siakam.
looking. He wanted to get out of Toronto because he was never going to do any winning. He felt like DeMarcus Ware or Tank Lawrence, and he's like, I don't know that I'll see myself finishing my career here. And then all of a sudden, they get the trade of the freaking century, and in one season they win the title. And you're right, everything goes their way because I think Uncle Dennis signed a 1-year contract with the Devils or with the Devils.
Everything, Mike.
Himself.
I was like, Toronto with Kyle Lowry and Siakam.
Damn.
And the only reason we're bringing it up is because they're playing the Raptors. So we're not on his jock. We're not following him. We're not stalking his ground. It's just we're watching the Spurs play the Raptors.
Well, yeah, this is like, I didn't run into my ex-husband. I ran into my ex-husband's wife or a girlfriend. They were girlfriend, boyfriend for a year. And so we're just watching them tonight. But yeah, they should let us win. They don't have a title without the San Antonio Spurs trading their asses at that time, probably the best all-around player in the game. And we had to sit up here down here in South Texas and watch that shit play out. Sucked.
Damn.
George, we do not talk about Kawhi every chance we get.
And if we did, and if we want to, what you gonna do?
Yes. What are you gonna do about it, Holmes?
Fuck.
All right, you can speaking of the chat, y'all can jump in there. You're gonna come in there and talk mess, George. You at least ought to leave a couple of bucks. Cheap bastard. Donate via the super chat.
This dude has 3 bidets. Got 3 bidets.
That the same guy?
Yeah, I ain't letting that go.
Yeah. Jeez. Pussy. Go get you a man's toilet. Go get you an American-made toilet. Shipping in that crap. Awful. All right, it's in the building. You can donate to us via the super chat. You can also buy us a coffee at the buymeacoffee.com link if you want to do so. We are just chilling here watching the game. It's hard not to be distracted because I'm super stoked about this team now, And a month ago I was very worried about them. Not that they're going to just roll to the championship like some think, because the playoffs are very different. The playoffs are extremely different. But
you got to beat the team 4 times, and the closeout games are hard. It's a lot.
Sure, yeah, but they've made a lot of strides in the last month since I was critical on them earlier in January. Look at George. We guilt tripped him into a $10 super sticker.
Sorry, George.
Love you, George. Thanks, man. That's badass, Holmes. That's good. That's good. All right. What else tonight? Wednesday, March 4. This show is going to be out on Locale. All right. This is a Wednesday happy hour, March 4th, at 5:00 p.m. at La Gloria Mexican restaurant over at the Pearl, back behind the river, it's along the riverbank behind the Emma Hotel. Rudy and I and Jose Bouquet will be there doing our show at 5:00 p.m. It is in the building live at 5 on the 4th of March at the famous Johnny Hernandez's place, La Gloria, along the riverbank. And by the way, I haven't even told the guys this. We're going to give away 6 pair of Grunge Fest tickets that night.
So what does that consist of? Like who would be look it up for me, Boogie. Who's going to be at Grunge Fest?
That's going to be Rusted Cage, which is a tribute band to Soundgarden.
Okay.
That is another band called Alice Chains, spelled differently, which is a tribute Alice in Chains band, and then a Pearl Jam tribute band called Lemon Yellow Sun, which matter of fact, I'll give a pair of Grunge Fest tickets right now to the first person that tells me what Lemon Yellow Sun means. You can tell me that, I'll give you a pair of tickets to go see these 3 bands. And we're going to give away a bunch of pair at La Gloria next Wednesday.
Oh, you got me.
What do you mean?
I don't know what Lemon Yellow Sun means.
Oh, I know I got you. That's okay. Now, Adrian just won tickets. Very good. You got the song anyway. Very
what
good.
Is Jeremy? Oh.
It's the name of the tune. Adrian, hit me up. I'll give you a pair of Grunge Fest tickets, Holmes. Put my email on there, Bouquet, if you get a chance. Mike Taylor Show at gmail.com.
I thought Pearl Jam was soft rock, not grunge.
No, they're hard rock. They're hard
They
rock.
are?
And, well, they're soft rock too. I mean, now, I mean, they mix their melodic. They have fast
Okay.
songs and medium songs and slow jams. You know, they're a lot softer, I guess, now because they're all in their 60s. They still play the same old badass tunes that they played forever since they were kids, but you don't see Ed diving off the stage or anything. He's not.
No.
He's not. He's not walking across the catwalk with his hands from the bottom or anything.
No, who's doing that shit?
That dude would hang from the rafters of the damn stadium back in the day.
Damn.
All right,
Crazy.
so I've got pairs of tickets, but okay, that's it. I only gave away the one pair tonight. You have got to show up to La Gloria on Wednesday the 4th. We're going to give away the rest of the pair of tickets to Grunge Fest at Aztec. We're also going to have in the building T-shirts on sale that day as well for $25. That's it. These are damn good, well-made T-shirts. The material that Sammy uses, we'll just make him the first live spot of the night. The material that Sammy uses is
could put
grade
something on
A.
this. I like this shirt I got. This little
Yeah, you ought to get it. You ought to get him to grade A stuff at Sammy's Embroidery, the official embroiderer in the building. And of course, we got our own T-shirts made there, and we'll have them for sale on that day of the remote for $25. And the material, hell, we probably could get 35, but we love you, and we're not being greedy, so we're asking for 25. You ever seen a cover band? Speaking of Grunge Fest,
there's some
you
cover
ever
band.
liked one?
I do like some cover. I like live music in general, and I especially like a quality cover band. So I've been to a lot of R&B cover groups that I really enjoy. So I'm a sucker for live. Like especially when I'm in Dallas and you can
man.
go to House of Blues or something like that, and somebody's in there doing cover.
Yeah.
Hell, I'm not a fan of them, but shit, they sell out like they're a real band in the Spasmatics. I'm not. Like,
oh my god.
Those dudes are rock stars. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, think what you want to think about them. I've heard mixed opinions, but Spasmatics will sell 3,000 tickets right now.
I love the Spasmatics. They're super fun.
Okay.
Yeah, they're just, man, I don't know any of the guys in the band's name or nothing. Have no idea when they're going to play, but I've seen them play live several times because they used to play at the Spurs games all the time. They're just a great, cool, fun house band, and they've made a living doing that. You know,
yeah, a good living. Hell yeah, they have.
Sure. Way back in the 80s, there was Beatlemania. That was the name of a Beatles cover band, and they were so popular. They literally went on a coast-to-coast American tour. My mother dragged my ass, and we went and saw them. And they dressed like the early to mid-'60s Beatles with the suits and the bolo hairs or whatever. And they were awesome. They were tremendous. So I've liked a few cover bands in my time. And if these three bands are playing the Aztec, you know they're pretty damn good. And like some
they don't just let you. They don't let you in. They don't let you in the Aztec for nothing.
Right.
For sure.
Right. Watching the Spurs game. So if you're just getting by the channel and you're watching live, these Spurs are playing in Toronto tonight because we're doing a night show. Spurs, and I don't know what the score is. They don't have it up on the screen yet. I'll look at it in a minute. I've been paying attention to you.
Okay. Good.
Oh, we're up 6, early second.
Cool. I can dig it.
Cool. You know, I saw a thing today. So SGA has already now missed 11 games, and I think he's already been ruled out of tonight's game. So that would be 12 games that he's missed. Nikola Jokic has missed 16 games already this season. If he misses another game, he is ineligible for any postseason awards. And SGA's 3 or 4 more games missed from also not being eligible. Like pretty much everything you read says that SGA should be the MVP of the league. His ass better not miss 4 more games or he won't be eligible. And if that happens,
but how many has Wemby missed?
Well, see, Wemby missed a bunch early, but I don't think he's missed 17. Not yet.
He's got to play 65 games.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's still very doable.
Yeah.
Still very
Wemby
doable.
could wind up with the MVP. It is kind of weird that, because SGA probably is and should be, but if he misses 3 more games, he's ineligible. Come on, man.
I think the only other person besides Wemby that I would throw in there because Jason Tatum's out would be Bookie's guy, Jaylen Brown. But right now,
Yeah.
Wemby gets to 65 though, with what he does on both sides,
Yeah.
and the Spurs being the second seed in the West.
Mhm.
Wemby can miss 3 more games. I could see him missing more than 3 games the rest of the way. They're what, 40 and 16, something like that. So
Yeah.
that's what, 56 games,
Mhm.
82, like 24 more games.
It's
Just depends.
what a dipshit rule. We're gonna wind up with like Lonzo Ball winning an MVP one of these years because the top stars all miss games so they can rest. This is the NBA is so bad. Baseball was just as bad for a long
The
time.
model is broken.
The NBA is the worst league of the big sport leagues we have in handling issues. They never solve problems. They just continue to throw fire on another fire and gas.
Right.
You know, they don't seem they can't figure out the lottery. They can't figure out tanking. They can't figure out load management. And it's having an impact on their postseason awards. The best defender in the world last year was Victor Wembanyama, and it was not fucking close.
It wasn't close.
Had he played in enough games, he would have been a runaway unanimous pick. But because the NBA sucks at fixing issues, this is what you get.
Well, I do sympathize with them on this one because not tanking, but load management is so bad and there's a lot of money being spent. So I get why they're doing it, because it can keep you from getting a supermax when you're not getting, postseason awards, or you're not getting all NBA. So it can cost you money. So I get why they did it. But at the same time, on the other side, Mike, some people are legit hurt, and like Wemby was, and you get screwed.
I don't think it should be 65. I think it should be like 60.
50, 60.
It's hard not to miss
the
games.
League should only be the season should only be 50 games. So I think 50's fair.
Okay. Did y'all hear what Rudy J just said? Something I have preached forever.
50 games. Start at Christmas.
Awesome would that league be at 50 games? Start at Christmas. God, these games would be so enthralling every night. No tanking.
The 99 season was so exciting because there was a lockout. They only played 50 games. And you had to bring your shit with you every night. Hell, Pop almost got fired that year. They started off so bad. Papa started telling people like, "Hey, they're about to fire me." We started putting pieces in place, and then next thing you know, it comes together.
Yep.
That was the guy looked down on him because Sean's kidneys couldn't have took more than 50 that year.
I know. That's a damn good point.
Yeah, if they play 82 games that year, Sean doesn't make it. So, 50 is perfect. Start on Christmas Day and go through June. And the excitement level is top notch because that shit that we put up with through October through December is so pointless. It's so pointless.
I've gotten a lot of criticism. All of a sudden, like the last week or two, I've noticed more and more in my notifications. So I tweeted like a month ago, maybe even longer, that the Spurs were a fraud at that point of the season, and I didn't buy the record.
That shit? I forgot.
The last couple of weeks, people have been bringing that old tweet up, calling me a clown, laughing at me and stuff. Let's just get to April and see what happens. And I'm super excited about them too. And it looks like I was wrong, that they were further along than I thought they were a month ago, because they've been sensational for the last month. But I just don't think some of you homeboys under 35, I don't think y'all really quite remember how unbelievably different and difficult postseason NBA basketball really is.
We're so thirsty. And the regular season looks so crispy. We get a little jaded and we forget that it's a lot of guys, a lot of the vets on these other teams in the West.
Yep.
They're not tanking, but they're cruising. Like, hey, man, we lost 2 in a row. Let's get this one tonight, and I'll cruise a couple more games.
Yeah.
I'm not getting back on defense as much. Like they're saving their bodies, which is why the season should be 50 games. So, you know what I mean? Like, it's 50 games, you don't have to do all that dumb shit. But no, the postseason is totally different.
So different. I don't think I would pick them to win the finals if the playoffs started now, just because of that, the inexperience level.
Yeah.
Younger dudes are going to get a taste of playoff hoops and what it's about, and they're also going to get a taste of free agency and having to deal with losing guys. The Spurs have too many good players at this point. When they have to super out Wemby and extend Castle, you can't keep all this talent. At some point, some of these cats are going to be gone. Hell, Harrison Barnes is a free agent this summer. Julian Champagny only makes $3 million a year. He's the most underpaid dude in the world. So these younger dudes they're going to go through the ebbs and flows of being a good team. It's going to be fun. I'm excited. Super excited.
I'm glad you have that shirt on, and I truly believe this is not me being a homer. We don't do that here. I want to give you some numbers on Steph Castle because I think the Spurs, I know they should have two players on first team All NBA. Obviously Wemby, and the second being that guy on your shirt. Let me give you some numbers.
Okay.
Versus SGA when Castle's guarding him. SGA 6 of 19, 2 turnovers. Cade Cunningham, 2 of 10, 2 turnovers. Luka Doncic, 8 of 21, 3 turnovers. Cooper Flagg, 5 of 12, 3 turnovers. Jalen Williams, 3 of 10, 3 turnovers.
Mm-hmm.
Devin Booker, 2 of 9, 2 turnovers.
Mm-hmm.
And I just only went to the big dogs. Let's not even talk about the guys that really, they're not first team All NBA. So I don't know when the last time that happened, but if the Spurs don't have both Castle and Wemby, obviously they both got to hit that 65 game threshold. If they're both not on first team All NBA, I'm gonna raise holy hell. Steph Castle should be first team All Defense.
He's a monster.
Yes,
monster. Wemby will be Defensive Player of the Year, but Castle will definitely be on the All Defensive team. We have two.
First.
Yeah, absolutely.
First team.
Yeah, man.
First,
absolutely.
Yes, J Soul. He is Bruce Bowen with way better offense.
No offense to the great Bruce Bowen, friend of the show, former guest. He is Steph Castle.
No. Let's be clear.
Bruce Bowen was a journeyman who was playing overseas and about to retire when he found the perfect fit. Steph Castle he'd be a star on every damn team in the league. He is so effing good. And
Bruce
only
going
to get he's 22 years old. He's 22, maybe 23 now.
Yeah, hell, Bruce Bowen would go in the corner and just wait.
Yeah, absolutely. I might grow my hair out just so I can get a big chongo just to pay tribute to him.
Get a little pineapple boys.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's do some punching here. By the way, it's back and forth now. We're up 1. Let's do a little punching here, Bouquet. It's time for people that want to punch on that in the building.
Now, it's time for people I want to punch on In the Building.
All right, I want to punch. So it's actually mine's been given away in the run sheet on accident. That's my bad for bad communication. I want to punch Cowboys kicker Brandon Aubrey.
Okay.
Bro, you're a fucking kicker. And there's a whole bunch of really good ones on the planet. It's the deepest position in the NFL by far. The Cowboys offered you a contract that will pay you more than any kicker's ever made. And you declined the deal. He turned it down. He said no. What are we doing? Who do you think you is? Take the money, baby. You a kicker. And his kickers and goaltenders, their brains go to mush quick. At some point, it could happen at any point. Brandon Aubrey's going to hit that kicker wall that a lot of them do. But even if he doesn't, I know he's great. But you're the fucking kicker.
He turned it down.
Highest contract. And I'm not even sure I'd offer it to him. You know why? Why give my kicker $10 million? That's dumb.
No way.
You know how many good kickers there are in the NFL? Tons. Okay, great. He makes 65-yarders all the time. Okay, and they didn't make the playoffs last year. He's just the kicker, man. I'm not eating it in my salary cap, especially when there's so many good kickers. I would argue that 25 of the 32 current teams in the league have an excellent, like above average or excellent kicker. They're everywhere. You can find them. I ain't going to sit up here and play chase with Brandon Aubrey, punch his ass. So Clarence Hill reported that. He said no. Clarence Hill, longtime Cowboys reporter in the Metro 6. Brandon, so what happened? So Clarence posted it, right? Brandon Aubrey turns down lucrative contract offer. Brandon Aubrey's wife comments and writes, no. And then Brandon Aubrey liked it. Like they're denying it. It's not true.
Oh, so they're trying to say that this didn't happen. Look, Clarence, we both known Clarence for a long time.
Clarence is correct.
Yeah, I'm rolling with Clarence on this one.
Yeah. Aubrey can kiss my ass. He ain't even a real
Well,
player.
I'm rolling with Clarence's source. Clarence didn't throw it out there. He had a legit source. Clarence he ain't chasing clicks and likes. That's what I'll say.
He can go jump into the Blue Lakes of Canada near Toronto. I don't give a shit. I don't get worked up over kickers. This is the worst defense they've had in 45 years. I need linebackers and pass rushers and safeties and corners. Brandon Aubrey, who you punching?
I'm going to punch me for getting to this punch so late. This happened, I want to say last week and a half ago. I want to punch myself first for getting to it late, but I want to punch Charlotte Hornets all-world guard, LaMelo Ball.
Mm-hmm.
Rams into somebody on the road in his camouflage Hummer.
Yeah.
Doesn't stick around for the cops, has one of his boys drive up in his Lambo, flees the scene in his Lambo.
These young men.
He just hopped out and hopped in a Lambo and left the scene. And Charlotte's like, we're gonna wait till this plays out. Well, LaMelo out there just hooping like he ain't just run into somebody with his camouflage Hummer and flee the scene in a Lamborghini. So I can't believe I forgot to punch him. I saw the story again. I was like, yeah. So punch LaMelo Ball, man. You can't do that, bro.
Also known in Charlotte as the worst driver in Charlotte.
Why?
Well, because he's a shitty driver, and because he's very recognizable because he always drives those ridiculous ass, bright ass cars. So everyone in Charlotte knows it's him driving shittily.
Shittily. Shittily. Didn't Bobby Fields get killed drag racing when he was playing for Charlotte?
It was racing David Wesley on the way home from practice.
Here.
Yeah, on the way home from practice, they were racing like they always do, and Fields killed himself.
Damn. And wasn't he in Charlotte at the time? Isn't that where Ball is these days? Or have I lost track of the balls?
No, one of the balls was in Cleveland. Then he got traded. Where is Lonzo Buki? I can't keep up.
Is he still in Charlotte?
No, Cleveland traded him, I thought, because they went and got Harden. I thought they traded Lonzo.
Yeah. AJ's in the building. They made a huge media event by telling us every week that Aubrey came in unnoticed from the XFL. Just go find another guy from the State Farm Insurance Agent League. I'm with AJ, yeah. F Brandon Aubrey. Dude, how much do you want? You're the kicker.
Okay. So I'll have to go for it when it's a 65-yarder. I'll have to go for it on 4th and 2. All right, cool. I won't have a guy that can make 65-yarders. Yeah, but I'm not about to treat Brandon Aubrey like he's Micah Parsons.
No, that's insane. What are we going to get into a big showdown with Brandon Aubrey? Surely not. All right, it's Orlando Kelly brings us people I want to punch each and every night. If you are in need of a family lawyer, it is O'Kell Holmes, my man Orlando Kell. You can email him directly at orlandokell.law@gmail.com. It's orlandokell.law@gmail.com. If you need to get a hold of him, get a hold of me, and I will get you in touch with Orlando. All right. It's in the building. Rudy was talking last night. I'm not even sure how this came up. Rudy mentioned that I was talking about all the places that I've done shows. Like I've done a show. I've done a show on the phone from a bus twice. What? I've had to do shows from bathrooms. I've had to post up my gear in airports before to get on, live from an airport with everything in the background. And I've had to do shows in the closet on numerous occasions. And I don't know why this came up last night, but you mentioned it.
Oh,
why was I in the closet? Oh, because it was a late night start.
I was doing base bites, and I didn't finish filming till 10, 11 at night. You didn't want to wake Nina. So you went in the closet. I brought it up because I was like, yo, man, me and Mike are going to find a way to do this podcast for our sponsors and for y'all. You know, I was in traffic for an hour and 20 minutes trying to get home from Randolph Air Force Base to get here to do this podcast.
Can you see that?
Yeah, that night in the closet.
Oh, there it is. There's an up close view. That's me in the closet doing a show,
dude.
Sitting on my ass with my gear just put together there miraculously. Look at that.
Damn. But on the bus, was this in Hawaii?
Well, my car got so I know I was in Austin and my car got towed. It was parked in front of my place and it got towed. And so I had to catch, thank God there was a city bus. This is pre-Uber. I had to catch the bus to the radio station, to the zone in Austin over off of Congress and Ben White. And I was late because I had to wait for the bus. And it's, 5 a.m. and you don't get, it's the different schedule at 5 a.m. Not as many buses are out there. And so I literally was late. And so Hutch is like, you got to start. I'm like, I know. So I called into the station with my cell phone and did the first 30 minutes of the show on a bus with two homeless crackheads looking at me like I was crazy. So I'm malleable. I do shows wherever I have to do. No, yeah, you're right, Greg. I didn't have any gray hair either. No, I didn't. Unfortunate. Although I like my gray. It's fine.
I like it too on you.
I look smart.
You look distinguished like my mama.
All on the side.
Nah, you ain't got that much. You don't have a lot of gray.
Yeah, it'll get there. One day it'll be all white when I'm super old. Super old. It's a back and forth game. We're up 50-46, 3:55 to go.
In the half?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. On the bus with Austin homeless panhandling in the background of Spurs React and PIWP. That's true. Doing post game in those days too. That's back when they were simulcasting the show. They ran it in Austin for a little while. I told them not to. Because they wouldn't. Well, you know what happened? They wouldn't pay me. That's what happened. I've done segments from the mountains of Hawaii. I've done segments from Hawaii while hiking with Nina. One time, she just showed me a picture.
When was this?
2022.
You're still on iHeart though at the time.
Yeah. I was actually calling it. So I was on vacation, but I still did. I did two segments that day because it was Uncle Andy and he just wanted to fill time. So he just wanted to check in with me from Hawaii and I agreed to do it. Mm-hmm. Done shows all over the place. Done shows drunk, hungover.
Oh, shit.
On no sleep after we won the championship in 2014. I didn't go to bed. Just went straight. We was partying and then went straight to the station and just went on the air early. We even went on the air like an hour early. Just wanted to get on. I was so jazzed. And then by like 8 o'clock, I started
slurring.
It's damn Spurs champion. God damn it. Yeah. It's pretty funny. All right. It's a busy weekend. It's a busy time for Texas Cheer Liquor. At Texas Cheer Liquor, our studio sponsor. Got a lot of things coming up at Texas Cheer Liquor. And as always, you can get anything you buy in there 5% off when you mention in the building, and get 5% off when you mention us. But they got a private barrel release coming down on Saturday.
That's this Saturday.
Yeah, Lucky Ranch. Tell them about that.
This Saturday. So normally the barrel pick comes out. AD releases it, post a couple times about it. Mm-hmm. But this one was a little special. His bourbon group that he's a admin for, Bourbon in San Antonio, they helped him put this barrel together. Because when you do a barrel pick, they send you a bunch of samples of what certain things you want in it and what you don't want in it. And his bourbon group helped him. So he said, hey, you know what? I'm going to go all out. I'm going to do a release party for this Angels Envy barrel pick. It's going to be this Saturday. It's going to be free food. You know how AD do. Swag drops, free food. Sings don't do nothing half-assed. They're very, very particular if they're going to put something together. So expect store number 3 to be flawless. Expect you to get free food. Expect you to get some free swag. But if you do go, you got to say the magic words. I'm in the building to get that 5% off. That's this Saturday, 4 to 7, store number 3.
I've been enthralled by a lot of entertainment type news today. We
What
don't
happened
do
to
them.
entertainment?
We don't do them
I
nearly as
know.
often. I'm down to do one every day. Honestly, if we could get it sponsored, that'd be kick ass. I thought we'd do a little entertainment news tonight. We don't even
Let's
have
do
an
it.
intro, I don't think. But Bouquet's got
We
some.
need Pat.
He's got some bad tunes in there. Bouquet, we got
Man,
any production?
entertainment. Brr, 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 brr.
There you go. Yes. We need to get a better intro. We'll work
Yeah,
on
we
that.
need-
Hey, yeah,
we
but
need
I
to
know
call
you got
Big-
some production. How about some production value? Was that like a Japanese sitar? What is that?
That's a ukulele, I think.
Okay. Good time.
I don't
All
know.
right.
I'm just talking shit.
We have a major celebrity death tonight, a pioneer, as it were. Oliver Power Grant, a major player and co-founder of the Wu-Tang Clan.
Oh, yeah.
So the executive producer of all of their albums, managed all their business empire, including all that Wu-Tang gear that people still buy in the mall.
To this day.
Power has died tonight at the age of 52. So pour some out for Power Grant. Wu-Tang.
Big time player. Big time player. Man, speaking of old times, my old co-host Salami, he would go to Houston, to Dallas, to Austin 3 nights in a row to see Wu-Tang. That shit was a cult. That shit was a cult.
It was.
To this day, Wu-Tang can do a European Asia tour, sell out 100 nights in a row.
I know.
100 nights in a row.
Wu-Tang Clan are the Grateful Dead of rap.
Yeah. Mic drop.
Yeah.
Mic drop.
You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Only 52, man. That's not bueno. They've not released a cause of death for Power. Not good.
Speaking of death, did we talk about the super duper handsome, what's his name? Did we talk about that super duper handsome white? Oh, God, I can't believe I
Eric
forgot his
Dane.
name. Did we talk about him?
No.
We weren't on. So, well, while we doing entertainment,
Yeah.
shout out to Power. I don't want to cut him off because
No, it's all good.
But
No, but
guess we
Eric
were off
Dane
that
did
Thursday
get
and
died
Friday.
last week. Mhm.
Eric Dane, like, you know, I'm not going full Buki on Eric Dane, but I used to look at him and be like, God damn.
I know.
I want me some glory hole.
Oh, you know a good-looking man when you see one.
I was looking at that white
Turn
dude,
the
I was
lights
like,
out. Give me 2 more Hefeweizens and
I
maybe.
was like, shit. So I only knew him from different movies. I didn't watch the what was it?
Grey's
Euphoria.
Anatomy.
Who? Yeah, I didn't never watch Grey's Anatomy. So was
Grey's
he
Anatomy.
was he the it guy on that show? He had to be.
Well, it was Patrick Dempsey in the first few
Yes.
seasons. He was McDreamy, and they decided to roll with McSteamy. And the timing was good because Dempsey, of course, wound up leaving that show, and McSteamy wound up being one of the hunks left over. He was on that thing a while, but they killed his character off.
Dude,
I never watched Euphoria.
yeah. ALS. You can't get a
Went
handle on
quick.
this.
Dude, they have not made any progress. They
I
have
don't think
improved
it doesn't
equipment.
feel like they have.
No, none. They have improved treatment. No, they have improved progress. They haven't made progress in like reversing or to curing it or even treating it. All they've done is they've made progress on like equipment that makes it easier for your loved ones to tote your ass around or whatever. But
Have we
there's
even made
zero
progress?
improvement.
Have we made progress on the preventative measures, maybe? Certain
They don't know what they
holistic-
are. They don't know what they
Okay.
are. They don't have any idea what they are.
Okay.
But you know that dude did. He went quick too.
Normally it's like a long well, the guys that I'm familiar with, it's a long process normally.
We're down by 2 at the half.
Okay.
So Steve Gleason, who played for the Saints, he's had
Yes.
ALS for 20 years.
Isn't that the
And
greatest
he's
quality of
okay.
life? But yeah.
No, he's got the worst quality of life.
Uh-oh. Who froze, me or Mike? Am I frozen or is Mike frozen?
Blue.
Luke, you talking? Okay.
We good, Book?
Yeah, you were frozen, Mike, but you're good.
Now you're good.
Oh, crap. Well, sorry. Anyway, well, yeah, you're right. Eric Dane did. Power Grant dead. Had a lot of dead celebrities in recent days. All right, what else tonight? Bill Gates has admitted that it was a huge mistake being buddies with Jeffrey Epstein. You think?
Shit.
You know, looking back on things, it might have been a bit of a mistake hanging out with Jeffrey Epstein.
He admitted that he had affairs with 2 Russian women that were provided to him by Jeff Epstein. Says they were both over the age of 18. So that was the cause of his divorce. And his wife's a Dallas girl. They got divorced some years ago. And he was cheating on her like a sumbitch. And he banged 2 Russian girls that were trafficked over. And he admitted to that today, but swears to God he didn't know they were trafficked and swears that they were both over 18. Gross. These are nerdy-ass rich dudes. Epstein was the pimp of the pervert rich guy.
You know, we could talk about Iceberg.
What a hustle.
Slim. We talk about Iceberg Slim and all these. Wasn't no pimp like Epstein.
God, no. Not even close. All right. Did you ever watch Tool Time? Did you ever watch Home Improvement with
Hell
Tim Allen?
yeah.
Yeah. The older brother's in trouble.
Who? Tim Allen's older brother?
Yeah, the 3 kids they had on the show.
Okay.
The oldest one. You had the little dorky one. You had the one in the middle who was in Lion King. He played Simba. He played young Simba, and then the oldest kid, the blonde kid, Zachary Ty Bryan's his name, sentenced to 16 months in prison today. That kid's now 44-year-old man. Sentenced on Monday in the state of California, pled guilty in connection with his latest DUI arrest at a La Quinta Inn in California. Multiple DUI arrests. He's just a shit-faced drunk and won't stop driving and getting caught. 16 months in the clink. That kid's not handled anything beyond that show. And he's just been a menace. Tonight, it's an example of getting money too young and don't know what to do with it because you're not that talented and you just got lucky.
That, you know, and those kid stars, some of them make it out, some of them don't.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Some of them it's just like it just goes downhill because you get typecast. And we like Urkel, like we can't, you know, he's fine, you know, he's Jaleel White. We just, you know, he tried to do other roles, but all I saw and all we saw was Urkel. Carlton Banks. All we saw was Carlton Banks. That ain't even his name, poor guy.
I know. Alfonso Ribeiro.
Yeah.
He has tried. He's done a lot of game show hosting.
And I see Carlton.
I know. So do I.
I mean, that means you did a great job, but it sucks so hopefully those Fresh Prince royalties are good.
He was best friends with James Vanderbeek, who also just died 3 weeks ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And Nina showed me some pictures of Alfonso visiting him in his last days, like literally laying in bed with the dude, like with his head on his shoulder. They were, and Vanderbeek's wife took the picture. He was saying goodbye to him, and I felt guilty because I'm watching this guy tell his friend goodbye, but all I could see is Carlton. He's so typecast.
He's Carlton, dude.
And Jaleel White's never been able to do anything else either.
No, never.
And
he won't. He won't. He better find a reality show.
I'm going to give a shout out tonight to the official Russian oligarch Rib. Gave $20 earlier. Thank you, Rib. JT gave 99 cents.
Thank you.
That's great, JT. I'll go buy single ply toilet paper. Oh, wait, that's not enough to buy that either. I'll grab a burger. Oh, wait, you can't buy. What the fuck am I going to do with 99 cents, you cheap bastard? Tell you what, it's okay. Do 99 cents a day all year long, and there you go. And we're happy. Rogie's in the building. What's up, bro? Punch the men's hockey team for allowing Chaz in the locker room and making a joke about the women.
Okay.
They have dominated, unlike y'all. Back to the game.
Hold up. Let me talk about this. I'm glad you brought this up.
All right. Explain to the people what he's talking about.
Okay. The FBI director. What's his name again?
Cash, not Chaz. It's Cash Patel.
Cash Patel. He's in the locker room with the hockey team celebrating afterwards. Everybody's on him about, funds and everything. Let me say this. I'm no fan of Cash Patel, right? But
Okay.
I didn't see anything wrong with that.
Nope.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Hey, I'm not, I wouldn't vote for the guy. I don't think he's qualified for that job. But 20 million Americans would have gave their right arm to be in that locker room. He just so happens to have access to it. He just so happens to have the clout and the cachet to go do it. There's nothing wrong with that. And I can go, case by case with people that I don't care for. And there was nothing wrong with that. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. That's just how I feel about it.
Oh, that's political bullshit. Like if it's Eddie Vedder going into the Cubs locker room, everyone thinks it's great. Whatever. Although he looked like he was on a Bollywood movie.
Yeah. Oh no, Adrian said they use government money. There's a lot of look, don't get me started. A lot of government funds. Yeah,
the government's hockey team.
I didn't see anything wrong with that. I'm sorry.
Government's hockey team. Rib jumped in here and gave another $10. Thank you, Rib. Julian B gave $10 too. He's in the building. Love y'all pinches. Have a good weekend. See y'all for Sunday's show. Good night, Julian. Love you hard. If you get taken advantage of by Stephen Hawking or Epstein Island, that's on you. Oh, I know. It's totally on Gates.
I had no idea.
Okay, dude.
I had no idea.
How's the TV shoot going?
It's going well, man. It was long days, man. All right, let's do that again. Let's do that again. I loved it. Now give me another take of that just for safety reasons. Okay, let's move over to hole number 5. It's not a whole lot of golf. Not a whole lot of golf. It's like you would think like, oh man, Rudy's playing golf again, not getting paid to play golf. No, Rudy's getting paid to do stand-ups and interviews and act like I can actually play golf. But it's like I got there at 6, left close to 6.
God.
And it was talking and walking and waiting and getting mic'd up and go change clothes back to what you wore yesterday because we didn't get something yesterday. Now we got to do this other thing. So I need you to change clothes again, get re-mic'd up. And I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, don't think I'm just out there. Oh, Rudy's going out there playing 18 and get that. Nah, man, it's a lot. TV is a mother father. They can make anybody look good. So no, but it's going real well, man. We were out at Randolph. Dude, punch traffic. You talked about traffic last week when we were leaving. Hour and a half from Randolph to Petrenko.
Oh my God.
One way?
Wow.
Yeah, dude. It's insane. But anyway, no, it's going well, man. Appreciate you asking.
Of course, man. I know it's people like I hear movie stars say this all the time or television actors. And it's like, oh, fuck you poor TV actor. But they're right. It's a beating shooting a TV show. You're out there for 15 hours, a bunch of it standing around waiting.
And a bunch of it won't make the show.
Right.
And it ain't going to make the show.
Want to make a show. Yeah. Like how much, like in the 12 hours you were out there, how many of those 12 hours did you actually spend talking into a camera? Not even an hour's worth, probably?
Not even.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What is Rib talking about? We did read his comments. What did we say?
Rib? I don't know.
I thought we did.
Sometimes I don't see the text.
Oh, it said no profit in the cure.
Oh, never. No.
No profit in the cure. And what else did he say?
Yeah, but they could at least figure out a way to treat ALS better. But Rib's right, though. I get that. He's right. Yeah. But they can't even they don't even like most cancers now have pretty good medicine.
Oh,
a lot
for sure.
Of them do. Stuff that would have killed you, no doubt about it, 40 years ago. They can keep you alive now. They've made progress in treating the disease itself. What I was saying is they've made zero progress. I mean, maybe you don't cure it because there's no profit in it, but at least make these people be able to function a little bit, wiggle their toes at least. They can't even blink. It's that bad.
Yeah, I guess it's just is it hereditary? I don't know.
I don't know. That's the other thing. They don't know anything about it. You'd think they'd make some progress. What's up, Larry? He's in the building. Traffic on 35 sucks. Rudy, let's play golf one day at Olympia Hills Golf Course.
I'm down. I heard Olympia's in great shape, Larry. It's just got to be. We've been trying to play golf as a show for a long time.
We have.
Bookie's busy. Mike's busy. I'm busy. But trust me, I'm not running from playing golf. I love it, but we're all ripping and running. But let's do it. I'm down.
Let's do it. I'm absolutely in. All right, I'm gonna jump in here and watch the second half. Spurs are going back and forth with the Raptors. What are y'all doing tomorrow? You back out there again tomorrow?
I'm flying to Tampa Bay tomorrow morning to do another one.
Okay. Will you be somewhere in time for a program tomorrow?
Thursday? I don't know about tomorrow. I'll let you know.
What is tomorrow? Is today Wednesday?
Thursday. It is, right?
Tomorrow's Wednesday.
Tomorrow's Wednesday?
What's today, babe?
Tomorrow's Thursday.
Oh, we're off. Never mind.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay,
my bad. Okay, yeah. Holy Lord, I thought it was Tuesday.
But I'm taking my shit. I will hit you and Buki in the chat, and we'll figure out what we're doing for this.
That's it. Cool. All right, hit you up. Love y'all hard. We'll see you Saturday at some point over the weekend. Later. Safe travels. Later.
Thank you.
Pretty good. We gotta keep on doing. You can.